Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome back. Another episode, podcast In the Know. George the Mayor, Dever Capital Mortgage, Ben Giesman, BSG Realty. Exciting times right now with the podcast. We're switching up a little bit for you.
Little curveball at everybody.
Everybody loves a curveball.
Especially the St. Louis Cardinals.
That's right. Back to the postseason,
Welcome
baby.
to the playoffs.
All right.
Yes.
Very exciting. We got, Atlanta tomorrow?
Atlanta tomorrow. Who's throwing for us?
Miles Michaelis.
Miles Michaelis is starting it.
Big gold chain and mustache.
Hey.
Gotta love it.
Get the job done.
Yes, absolutely.
Personally, I'd pull for Dakota Hudson to get the start, but I'm not the skipper, so
No Flaherty?
He knows a little more than us.
No Flaherty?
No, I'm going Dakota.
Oh, Flaherty been the ace all season, but it's up to you.
Dakota.
We know the Braves got serious game. We're not worried about them. I'm sure we'll see LA round 2.
I would like that.
And then we normally, we see LA Dodgers, we smash them so bad.
I hope we can do that. Let's get through this Braves series.
Yes, absolutely.
Good times in St. Louis, though. Tonight.
Awesome times.
I mean, we got our Stanley Cup champs going against the Capitals. Last
Stanley
two
Cup
Stanley
champs
Cup
from 2017.
Right. So
Oshie, got our eye on you, buddy.
we're going to take you down, Osh. Sorry.
Wrong color jersey, homie.
Yep.
Is what it is.
Doesn't work anymore.
Sure you weren't crying about St. Louis when you hoisted that cup in 2017, so
Good times.
it goes both ways.
Yes.
But
I got
other
something for you that I noticed I want to talk about.
Lay it on me. This is crazy.
California congressman proposing this law. Tongue twister. The Fair Pay to Play Act. What's going on?
They don't even want you to say it correctly. That's how confused they want you to be on
Exactly.
it. Can't even pronounce it.
I mean, now we
Newsom
got
is out of his mind.
we got other states jumping on the bandwagon. We got
That's what I
Minnesota,
hate. So
Florida.
He's starting that whole, what is it, slippery slope. Here
Everybody's
we go.
moving now because I mean, think about it from a recruiting standpoint. If you and I are high school kids and we go to California, we're going to get paid to play. Why wouldn't we? I mean, so it's throwing a crazy
I
message.
want to know
out
how
there.
much they're going to pay him. What's the percentage? What's this and that? There's just so many different details that have to work out where they can just throw this bill in.
They
and start
paid you
paying
$100,000
players.
to come play for UCLA. What are you doing with that money? You're 18 years old.
I don't know if I can say that on the podcast. I mean, there's
Party of the
some
century.
wild shit going down.
Bentley.
I got a lot of friends. Hey, they might all get cars. The best, you know what I would probably do? First time, if I was that young, got a bunch of money, and I stole this from a buddy of mine from back in the day. I would go to each one of my friends, the first car they ever drove when they were 16, I'm going to buy you that car in mint condition.
Wow.
For
How about that for
nostalgia.
an idea?
Throw that in your garage.
I like it. That's a good idea.
I was driving a Mercury Topaz, a white Ford Mercury Topaz.
Ooh, that'd be old
What
school.
were you cruising at 16, bro?
I was in a station wagon. And I looked good.
Little Chevy Celebrity.
It was beautiful.
So George is getting a Celebrity. I'm getting a freaking Mercury Topaz.
So back to the original point. We're not paying athletes.
We're not.
I'm making my stand on
They
that.
got to figure something else out.
We got to figure something.
Well, they can't just throw all this money at them because it'll never be enough.
No.
It's either not enough or never enough. So we can
Speaking
go
of
either way with
college,
that.
let's go to college football. I'm not a happy camper.
Oh, the number one.
New number one, Alabama. Golly.
We need to get a Bama fan on here
No, we don't.
to talk about Bama LSU history because that game's coming up in November?
Mid-November, yeah.
That'll be awesome.
If you invite somebody and they wear Bama gear in here, I guarantee you the stuff will go in the fireplace. I will torch it. It's unacceptable for this podcast.
Good thing
who-
we don't have
who-
a fireplace here in the studio.
Who is Bama played? I mean, look at the schedule.
No, they're fat on cupcakes right now.
I
They've been
like it. My man.
Eating them up.
Fat on
Eating them up.
cupcakes. Yes. That's exactly what it is. Ole Miss is the biggest game they've played so far.
Well, and everybody was scared. It was like, oh, Ole Miss has had success against Bama in the past couple of years.
Not this
but
year.
No, not at all.
Not this year.
When the spreads are over 3 touchdowns,
Yeah.
it's just not happening.
No. Shifting gears a little bit, something cool you did this week. Started a new Facebook, In the Know St. Charles, right? Facebook page?
New Facebook group.
Like
It's
it.
called In the Know St. Charles, and this is just something we're going to blow up as a monster networking group. This isn't anything that's, real estate, mortgage only,
Right.
Inspectors, anything like that. It's any business.
Wealth of information, just
Well,
anything
the first one today was a lady. She needed a termite guy.
Our Terminex guy.
Tim Pickering and Terminex right there. Boom. And then we recommended him. He got 3 other people that said, yes, this guy's awesome.
That's great.
So that's the main direction we want to take it in, is just an amazing networking, place for people to go where it's laid back. not that B&I crap where you got to bring 5 leads a week or a month, and if not, they're gonna kick you out and blah blah. I mean, B&I has done great for people, but not my cup of tea.
No, I'm calling my friends, going, "Hey, you take this phone call for me? You know, help me out here.
Yes,
I gotta bring my lead.
Yeah, putting your name on the list. This crazy lady's gonna call you, beg for business, but
no, I think it's a great idea. Good job on your end for doing that. Anybody out there that wants to join, you know, jump on there.
In the Know St. Charles.
Yeah.
Take a look at it. You can see the page. Ask to join. As long as you're not a
now
weirdo.
here's something I gotta ask you though. So I'm a transplant from New Orleans.
Yes.
So I see your backdrop is this big
the main
elephant.
picture.
What is that?
The Noah's Ark?
Yeah. What is the elephant?
Dude, that's a classic old school landmark in St. Charles. All the old school St. Charles people know about that. It was a motel / restaurant, but the restaurant
called Noah's Ark
was in the shape of Noah's Ark. And they had 20-foot freaking tall animals in the parking lot. The elephant and the sign was the old one. They had giraffes, all kinds of crazy shit.
No kidding.
But the place is still known. People still ask about how to make that clam chowder soup that they had.
Clam chowder was their specialty?
30 years. They haven't been open. The best part is the building, the Noah's Ark sat there for 15 years after they closed, or 10 years.
You're kidding.
So you got to drive by the highway and look at these animals, not know what the hell they were. But that's streets of St. Charles is where Noah's Ark used to be. Noah's Ark used to take up that whole space with the hotel and the restaurant.
All right.
Now you got Street of St. Charles with all kinds of shops in there.
So now I got the story on the elephant. I saw the elephant on there, and I didn't know where you were going with that.
Go to the about, and it gives you a little background on that. So,
all right.
Use that mouse, scroll down a little bit, George. We can get everything explained for you.
I'll try this new technology out.
He's coming to technology.
Switching around a little bit too on you. I had an interesting call come in from one of our listeners this week.
Okay.
Asking me about a pre-qualification. They talked to another mortgage lender, which I'm not happy about that, but they did call me after.
Should happen.
And they were saying that they were going to give them a pre-qualification, and I told them, you want a pre-approval. You don't want a pre-qualification. You being a realtor,
absolutely,
you know this better than anybody.
Yes.
We don't.
Especially in this market, multi-offer situations.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're putting 20% down. If it says pre-qualification as opposed to a pre-approval, we're going to get rid of those pre-quals all day because they really mean nothing.
Yeah, quick bit of information out there. A pre-approval means we have taken and looked at your credit. An underwriter has looked at your credit, your income, and your assets. So you got a legitimate borrower there that's been pre-approved by an underwriter. So that's what we want to give to all our realtor partners.
Yeah, I mean, I think we ran into something like that. Quicken Loans.
Yeah, Quicken likes to give us a pre-qualification.
Pre-qualification. Or you're self-employed, you make $100,000 a year.
Not as good as the piece of paper I got right here.
Yeah, here's your pre-qual.
Yeah, okay.
It's like, what is that, Oprah? You get a pre-qual, you get a pre-qual, you get a pre-qual.
Oprah making a guest appearance on the In the Know podcast.
Maybe we'll see Oprah on the podcast. Hey, shout out to Chicago.
Who knows? Who knows?
It could happen.
Let's roll back to college football. Where are we going this week?
We're headed to Gainesville.
Going to the swamp.
We got Auburn Tigers versus Florida Gators.
You ready? Let's go.
Let's head down there.
Let's do it. Can you believe it? Live at the swamp.
Here we are, baby.
How about it? Producer Dave, bringing us to the swamp.
Had to put the shades on. So freaking hot and sunny down here.
It's a little warm down here. We got Auburn, Florida this week.
Yes.
Who you like?
I got to go Tigers.
You going Auburn?
I don't like the old line of Florida. 4 new starters this year. Auburn's pretty tough.
You know what they do down here, right?
Bo Nix. Oh. That's
the Gator chop.
Oh, wow. Well, Tigers are going to eat up the Gators this week for me.
Producer Dave, what do you got?
That's my pick.
I'll go with Auburn as well. I'll pick with Ben this week.
Here's my boy.
Just to try it out.
Run on Auburn.
Let's go. We going all 3 Auburn?
I'm going Auburn. If you are a betting man, lay the wood on Auburn. Florida is beyond overrated.
Florida's home dogs, though, for playing the spread. Auburn comes in and smashes them. I'm cool with that.
I'm still laying the wood on Auburn.
Hey.
We'll see you guys next week.
Yes, keep an eye on that game Saturday. Auburn's going to smash them.
My man.
See you next week, baby.